You actually moved into my house. I stand at the doorway holding dinner and a toolbox, my gaze cold as ice. Mom sits on the sofa holding a teacup, her expression calm as if in her own home. Dad takes off his shoes, leaning casually against the wall as if I never existed. My sister's luggage is scattered in the guest room, pink suitcase and ring light occupying my space. 20 years of indifference, neglect, comparisons, and ridicule crystallize into anger at this moment. Their smiles, stiff regret flashing in their eyes for a moment. I can almost smell the fear. I have planned all of this, every step designed to leave them embarrassed and powerless. Since 15, I understood home was never a safe harbor. Mom always compared me to my sister. Dad habitually ignored me. I did not rebel, I learned to disappear quietly. At 18, I left a note, thank you for the roof. Then I vanished from their dinner table as if I had never existed. Loneliness and effort became my companions. I repaired cars in my car and workshop, repairing myself at the same time. Every overtime, every late night fast food accumulated freedom capital. Years later, I finally hold my own keys, standing before a house that belongs to me. The house is small, an old 2-bedroom, but fully mine. The mailbox in the front yard leans stubbornly, standing through the weather. I bought a flamingo yard decoration named Gary, slightly tilted, matching the mailbox's stubbornness. Days spent working and nights organizing the house, life steady and calm. But that calm was shattered one Thursday night. I return home and see Gary is gone. The door opens, parents sitting on the sofa as if this is their new home. Mom smiles submissively, we thought you would not mind. Dad nods, you are always the calm one, right? I set down the takeout slowly, sit down, face calm, you are very kind. Their smiles stiffen slightly, I smile inwardly. Mom continues explaining, sister needs a quiet place to study for her certification exam, your guest room is empty. I raise an eyebrow, is she here now? Dad waves, she and her boyfriend are elsewhere, the luggage is here. I slowly make my point, so you moved in without permission, reset my guest room, claiming it as family property. Mom still gentle, you are exaggerating, this is family, your home is also ours. I look up, eyes cold, legally this is my house, you have no right. I pull out a sheet listing everything that needs replacement. Dad frowns, replacement. I smile, yes, furniture, electronics, everything used without permission. They have not realized I had already sold the property to a trust controlling occupancy rights. When I mention it casually, Mom's face goes pale. I do not rush to explain, I sit in the kitchen pouring soy milk from the carton. Parents' and sisters' expressions, chaotic anger, confusion, and fear tangled together. I had already arranged lawyer Kevin, he represents the trust. Monday morning, Kevin arrives with tools and documents, calm and determined. The locksmith begins changing locks. Dad rushes out, what are you doing? I hold coffee, voice calm, trust requires anyone not registered must leave. Mom's hair disheveled, voice trembling, you can't do this. Sister angry, helpless, trying to delay with tears and pleas. I point to the notice on the fridge, 2 days to vacate. She freezes, pink suitcase half packed, ring light on the floor. Kevin explains the law, unregistered occupancy is illegal. Sister's eyes flash fear, Dad tries to argue. Kevin methodical, leaving him no way to respond. I sit at the dining table calmly, flipping documents, drinking coffee like a spectator. They rummage through drawers and closets, packing belongings with nowhere to escape. I see Mom anxiously counting unpaid bills. Sister struggles to move books and clothes, flustered. Locksmith announces completion, locks updated. Legal rights fully in my hands. I stand pointing to the door, remember by Monday everyone must leave. That night I sit on the living room balcony. Gary too stands like a sentinel guarding the home. Sister pretends to cry for sympathy. I shake my head, success is not for pleasing you. Mom approaches, really going to make us leave? I casually reply, you have been pushing me out for 20 years, I am just taking back my home. Sister begins packing scattered items, parents follow slowly, helpless. I see fear and regret flashing in their movements, finally understanding past abuse is over. That night the house regains my quiet calm and strength. Monday morning, Kevin returns with final documents confirming every lock updated. Parents and sister finish packing, stand at the door, faces stiff, helpless. I hand an envelope with moving instructions and temporary housing suggestions. This is for your convenience. Sister eyes wide, paper trembling, understanding, no room for negotiation. Mom tries to persuade child, we are your family. I smile, family 20 years you only saw her, ignored me, now it is my turn to control the home. Locksmith completes final step, door closes gently. Handle cold solid, I finally have full control. Morning sunlight spills and I walk barefoot across the living room, feeling the floor warmth. Looking around, sister's ring light pink suitcase, parents' clutter all gone. I exhale slowly, 20 years of resentment dissipate in the air. In the mailbox a letter quietly arrives, grandfather wrote before passing. If anyone tries to take what you own, remember you only need your name and title. I fold the letter, place it in a drawer, eyes steady, calm. From now on the home is mine, past hurts powerless to affect me. A few days later I invite friends and workshop partners for a gathering. We barbecue, play music, laugh, the house full of life. Someone asks, is the house okay? I smile, quiet. No need to explain, no longer bound by the past. Work, life, law, and wisdom combined, I control everything. I reclaim the house and dignity and safety. Home no longer a cold battlefield but a secure harbor under my control. Gary stands in the yard every morning and evening in place. Trust documents and new keys in a fixed drawer. Anyone attempting entry will find the door locked. Sister's luggage cleared, pink suitcase gone. Ring light packed away, no longer occupying my space. Parents take their belongings and clutter. I confirm everything has left, nothing left behind. Monday evening, Kevin returns, checks locks and documents. He nods, everything legal and valid. I drink coffee, set down documents. Every step strictly according to trust and legal procedures. No conflict, no argument. The home fully mine. I check mailbox and yard, confirming Gary and mail safe. Friends leave, house returns to quiet. I sit at dining table, read grandfather's letter. Confirm every clause and legal detail. Ensure no one can enter this home again. Work and life combined, I control every detail. Home not just a place but dignity and control regained. 20 years of neglect and abuse fully ended. No compromise, no retreat. Everything executed as planned. I reorganize rooms, arrange furniture, return tools and daily items. Check every door and window. Confirm locks and keys operate correctly. Life returns to calm rhythm. Gary still in the yard, sentinel of the home. Sunlight streams into rooms, reflecting on clean floors. Home restored, order, only stability. No fear, no threat. I organize all files and letters, place in drawer. Check trust documents and keys, confirm control complete. Home, freedom, dignity, all mine. No longer affected by the past. Everyday work and life according to plan. Any intrusion prevented. Law, documents, trust, locks, order. All steps executed as planned. No omissions, no compromise. I sit, drink coffee, calmly organize the house. Home completely mine. Safe, clear, certain.